Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the FanWire podcast, where we discuss everything to do with the Washington Mystics, whether it's something new, giving reactions, just keeping y'all in the know with the news regarding the squad. That's what we're going to do. That's what we've done. That's what we're going to continue to do because we represent the Washington. We represent the Washington Mystics, and don't get it twisted. All right. So, Coach Sidney Johnson, our new head coach, is filling out his coaching staff. He's putting the right pieces together so that we can propel our team forward for the future. All right. So, one of the key focuses that Coach Sidney Johnson alluded to during his initial introductory press conference was he stated that they are going to focus heavily on player development and also building relationships with players. And how this thing is going forward regarding new CBA and different things of that nature, rebuilding relationships, retaining relationship is going to be critical to how we move forward into the future regarding the new landscape of the WNBA. All right, so let's dive deeper into the new coaches that are going to be assisting Sidney Johnson. All right, so we have two coaches coming in as assistant coaches. That's Emery Vonsever, Jesse Miller, and they both have an extreme amount of experience. All right, so according to Coach Sidney Johnson, again, they bring an extensive amount of experience with the WNBA level, additionally with the international level. They both have a strong background when it comes to player development and their ability to build relationships that are meaningful to the players. And on top of that, they're supposedly innovative and they can adapt to what's coming forward with the WNBA. Hey, what else can you expect? Those are going to be the key components to build this team to compete and to be a place of refuge, a place of zen. That's what I think they're going to do. And also just a place that players will want to come and play. Vonsever is going to end up being the offensive strategist. So in his previous stint, he was a former interim coach for the Chicago Sky, along with interim general manager. So I expect that this is going to be a super smart coaching staff, right? They're going to be able to really collaborate and make sure that they're going in the right direction and it won't be a tunnel vision approach just based on one person's idea. So I think they're going to just really hash things out and really put the pieces together where they're supposed to be. All right. Additionally, Vonsever, I know I said his name like 3-4 times, different ways. I've been butchering it. I'm going to get it. Don't hold it against me. I'm working on it. All right. Coach Vonsever is let's see here. Based on his experience with being the interim coach and the general manager, he helped lead the Chicago Sky in 2023 to their 5th straight postseason, right? At the time. So he has a winning background. So he's going to come in, he's going to put these offensive sets, put these players where they need to go. Perfect, right? And when it comes to Jesse Miller also, well, actually, let me double back real quick about Coach Bonta. He was also a head coach overseas. He's a Turkish native, so he already has the inside track on international players. He probably already knows what to make a move and shake to get here. Right? This is going to end up being a top flight destination. Right? You get the best of all the weather, and you get basketball here in the DC metropolitan area. Can't beat it. All right. One thing too about Vancouver, he has a wealth of additional WNBA coaching experience. So he began his coaching tree or journey with the Seattle Storm as an assistant coach and an advanced scout. So he also helped develop 2 number 1 draft picks. And guess who those players were? Breanna Stewart and Jewel Lloyd. I'm just saying. He has a wealth of experience. He knows how to deal with number 1 draft picks, multiple number 1 draft picks. And Breanna Stewart is for sure going to be a Hall of Famer. Jewel Lloyd is on that track too. But they're perennial all-stars, Olympians. Breanna Stewart is a champion. So this guy knows how to set the foundation for growth and for development. I love it. All right. So for Jesse Miller will be the defensive strategist. So she's going to set up the defensive juggernaut. I'm just calling it first. We're going to have a defensive juggernaut of a team. We're going to stop some people. All right. So Jesse Miller comes from the Indiana Fever. She was one of their assistant coaches, and she was also the player development coach for the Indiana Fever last year. So with that being said, she was the player development coach for Caitlin Clark. So that's great, because we're going to be drafting guards in this draft. So we have, just so you guys know, let's just make sure we're on the same page here. In the upcoming 2025 WNBA draft, we have the number 3 pick, the number 4 pick, and the number 6 pick in the first round. Additionally, we do have a 2nd round pick and a 3rd round pick. Now, sure, we're going to keep all those picks, but you know that we're going to be bringing new players on, because guess what? The new CBA is coming. We want to lock in great players at a lower salary. We want everybody to get their bread, but as an organization, as a business, you want to cut your overhead as much as you can so that you can bring in additional talent. You never know what this team might be. This team might be a juggernaut in 2-3 years. We'll see. But we definitely know that they're going to develop, and they're going to be better than we haven't seen. But it's going to be some headaches, could be some pain. We got to get through it. But that's why we have coaches that are going to be developing players for the future. And they have a track record of developing some of the best talent in the WNBA. So if you watched the WNBA season last year, you knew that Caitlin Clark started off a little slow, but they worked on it. They develop. They got it right. They put the pieces together. They put her in the correct position over time. They put her in a correct position to excel. So we're looking for that same type of leadership, that same type of development here with the Washington Mystics. So get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm trying to tell you, things are going to be looking up. We might be the laughing stock of the league right now, but things are going to change. Trust me. Believe it. I know it. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to talk about Shelly Patterson. Shelly Patterson was already on the team as an assistant coach under the previous regime. However, she will be retained, but she will be in a new role, right? Instead of being an assistant coach, she would transition into the head of domestic scouting. So what that means, she's going to have a bird's eye view, and she's going to be locked in on where the talent is domestically, whether it's in college, whether it's in other leagues, whether they're on other teams. She is going to be responsible for making sure that we're locked in to get the correct players. So we do have players, we do have all these draft picks. So we need somebody that is dedicated to ensuring that we have the right information so we can make the correct decisions. It's critical. This is such a monumental, no pun intended, this is such a monumental time for the team. We got to get it right. And I believe with the focus and the experience from Shelly Patterson, we're going to do what we need to do. And that also can start at the high school level, because high school levels transition to college. You get a good idea of where a player is starting from. Then when they're ready to get to the point where they're drafted, we have a wealth of information and we know what we're doing. We're not guessing. We are handling business. So, again, we have made 2 additions to the coaching staff, a defensive specialist, an offensive specialist, and coaches that have been monumental in the development of other players that are key star players in the WNBA. We have a assistant coach that has the mindset and the background of what it takes to be a Washington Mystic. And she's able to focus in on who we need to be adding to the team. So I think that Coach Sydney Johnson is making a great decision on who to bring in, because guess what? The Washington Mystics, we are on the comeback, baby. It's coming back. All right. So we also got some new to tell you, because we here at the FanWire podcast are always doing something innovative and something dope, something good, something for y'all. But before I tell you this, take this time. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. It means so much to us. It means so much to me. We are truly appreciative of every subscriber, every like, because it lets us know, hey, what you guys want to hear about, what you guys want to know. On top of it, lets the algorithm know that, hey, the Washington Mystics are being talked about and the world needs to hear it too. So it's up to you. If you want to let us know, if you want to let YouTube know, hey, like and subscribe to the channel. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about what we got coming up next. We have a Washington. Okay. I'm a little excited. Let me get it together. We have the WNBA 2025 Watch Party, the Washington Mystics edition, hosted by Delano, your folks of the FanWire podcast. We're hosting the WNBA 2025 Watch Party at the Green Turtle in Washington, D.C. That is near, if you're familiar with the DMV, with the D.C. landscape, that Green Turtle is located near the National Baseball Stadium, right? It's in the Navy Yard area, right? It is the National Park edition of the Green Turtle, okay? This is going to be on April the 14th. It's draft night. Remember, we got 3 first-round picks because, hey, we are setting it up for the future. So let's get together. Let's celebrate. Let's have a good time. Let's talk our talk. It kicks off at 6:30. The draft starts at 7:30. Right? So pull up. The Green Turtle is a sports bar. It's open to the public. Pull up. We're going to have a little private little area for us so that we can have a good time. We can lock in, right? Because we're all Washington Mystics fans. And we're going to have a dope experience. If you know anything about me, you know I put together some functions, right? So why not do it for my home squad, the Washington Mystics? We look forward to seeing you all in the building. We look forward to having a great time. And don't forget, when we shoot, we score over here at the FanWire podcast. Holla at you on the next time.